we'll get 2.5 bottles.
From that, yeah.
Yeah, but if I mean, we have farmers, the beekeepers in Payangan and in Bitra. You know, they have 100 boxes, and they have,
Okay.
so, and the bee goes up to 4 kilometers to porridge,
Alright.
and then also um, one bee, for one bee to produce 250 grams of honey, they will need to fly 8 million kilometers.
Really?
Yeah. So,
Busy as a bee.
Yeah, hey.
so meaning when you take honey, it's a very hard work there.
Oh wow.
Right? So they visit about
So
450.
how many bees are in there at the moment?
We have about 3,000. They will reach 5,000, and then they will have to make another queen. And then
Does that
so-
mean you have to make another box? Or
Yeah. So when we do beekeeping,
oh gosh.
what we do when we have when there are some lumps of bees hanging outside, meaning that they over the capacity of the
Okay.
box, meaning also that the workers will already create a few new queens.
Okay.
It's always very unique. The queen is the new queen is at the bottom. The idea you don't want the old queen see the new queen or the candidate of the new queen, because the old queen will kill it.
Hmm.
There's only one queen allowed in one colony.
But
Yeah.
is the new queen okay with it?
No, no. What happened? So when we know that about so we know the full moon is the peak. It's like when the mostly bugs or insects hatch, right? Full moon. So you work your day backwards. So about 4 days before full moon, you wanted to harvest the queen. You want to harvest the queen before it hatch, because when it hatch, it's gone. You can't get it. So you take before hatching, and you put it in your new box, and then sometimes there's up to 4 queens, right? So you get so you get 4 boxes, and each new queen you just already before hatch you put them in the new boxes. As soon as she hatch, and she spray this aroma, and many like workers will come, and then they will create her new. This is what happened to that one. So this new. This is new. This is very new. Just when we did last workshop, that's when we started that. Yeah. So we can just multiply our hive like that.
Hmm.
And then I have like hotels buying like 20 boxes from me,
Yeah.
and I sell them basically like 450,000 a box, which is it's only like second-hand wood. I can get them from like cheaply, from the like leftover from construction, and I make money. Basically, nature. It's just yeah. And
So when they have it, what do they do with it? Do you?
normally they have a big orchard plantation that will, of course, it will increase up to 50% of their production,
Yeah.
and then of course they also call us to harvest their honey.
Harvest. Yeah.
Yeah.
And beeswax.
Yeah. Well, they don't produce much wax, but we use them as medicine, because again, it's the propolis. So you got
The propolis.
propolis. You got the bee wax. Propolis is super
Raw gel.
medicine. Because once the queen lay the egg, that's very vulnerable. So they have to be very, very well protected from bacteria, from fungi. So as soon as the queen lay her egg, the workers will put a thin layer of propolis to cover the egg, so there's no bacteria could come. Yeah, and that propolis is a natural antibiotic, antiseptic.
Mm.
Yeah. Honey is as well, right?
Yeah, honey is naturally they don't want me to touch.
So the bees go over they pollinate all the paddocks.
Well, it's paddy normally wind pollinated, and also corn, but having bee, it's increased the production, but it's also beneficial. Bee love to go into the corn and get the pollen and nectar,
Yeah.
and they produce honey from it, and they
Yeah.
have corn too. So